In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a 4-color vinyl cup wrap. Now, we won't be using a cup today. We are going to be using a jar, and I'm going to turn it into a cute little Easter candy jar. Now, you don't have to make this jar for Easter. It can be for Christmas or any occasion you want. For this Easter jar that we are making today, you are going to need a glass jar. Now, make sure the circumference of your jar is the same on the top as it is on the bottom, because we want a straight wall to work with. We don't want a whole pile of curves on the jar. This one I picked up at Dollarama for, I think it was $3, so you can find that there. You're also going to need 4 different colors of vinyl and, of course, some chocolates to put inside. I'm going to be using my Cricut maker today, but you can use any Cricut machine you want, and we will be making our design on Design Space. So let's jump onto the computer and get started. I've opened up a new project in Cricut Design Space, and the first thing we're going to do is make a template. So we're going to go over to the shapes on the left-hand side, and we're going to select the square. Now I want to resize this square. So in the bottom left-hand corner of the square, we're going to click on that little lock button so we can change the dimensions. I measured our jar, and the circumference of the jar was 10.5 inches. So we are going to make the width 10.5 inches. And then the height of the jar was 3.5 inches. Now this is going to be our template. We're not going to cut out this image, but this is going to be our guidelines for our final design. So this is kind of dark right now, so I'm just going to go over to the top and make this a light gray because I don't want this to be a dominant color and popping out in front of us. The next thing we need to do is grab some images. So let's go over to the left-hand column and select images. And at the top, you're going to type in Easter. I've already done that. And select free on the left-hand side. Here you're going to find a whole pile of different Easter eggs and Easter designs. You can choose whichever ones you want. I'm going to choose a few of them. I'm going to grab this cute little duck down here, and I'm going to select 3 different eggs. Let's select this one. We'll choose this one over here, and let's pick one more. How about this one here? And then we're going to click on Add to Canvas. Now we've got all our designs right here. Let's just separate them so we can see them all. And let's change the colors of each of these images. Now this cute little duckling here, I think he should be yellow. So let's change him to yellow. And let's change the colors of some of our eggs here. Let's do green. We'll do a purple. And how about a pink? Now what we want to do is place each of our images on top of our template here, but we're going to size them down because we want these images to be little, we don't want them to be big. So I'm going to size this little ducky down here, then we can grab our eggs and we can turn them as well. You can grab the turn arrow and just move it so they don't have to all be the same. Grab your next egg and do the same thing. We'll size this down. Turn it a bit on an angle and grab our pink egg here. Now, as you can see, we're not filling up the entire template. So we're going to grab each of these images and we're going to duplicate them a bunch of times. So I have my little chicks selected, and we're going to go up to the top right-hand side and just press duplicate maybe 5 or 6 times. And then we can spread our little chicks out all over our template and put them just in random places wherever you feel a little chick needs to be. And then we can do the same thing for our eggs as well. We're going to duplicate them a bunch of times and just spread them out. Now, these eggs all don't have to stay on the same angle as the first one, and they don't even need to be the same size. So if you want, you can adjust each egg. You can turn it a different way and make it bigger or smaller. But let's first go ahead and duplicate our other eggs as well. And then you're just going to play around with your design until you have everything where you want it to be. So we're just going to magically speed this up a bit until I have everything in the right spot, because this may take me a little while because sometimes I'm indecisive and move things around quite a bit before I'm happy with it. So just take your time and have fun creating your design. One thing to remember when you're designing your image, both of our ends are going to be wrapping around our jar and touching each other. So you want to make sure that maybe you don't have a green one right in the same spot on both ends, because then they will be super close to each other. So you want to have the design slightly different on this edge than it is on this edge. Now, once you're happy with it, we can go ahead and hide our template. So we're going to click on our gray layer here. And to hide that layer, we're just going to go over to the right-hand layers panel, and we are going to click the eyeball right by our gray square here to hide that layer. Now, make sure you don't move any of your pieces around. What we're going to do now is attach our colors together. So we're going to start at the very top of our layer panel here, and we're going to click our first purple egg. And then you're going to hold down the Shift key on your keyboard and select all your other purple eggs. You may have to scroll down a bit just to find them all. Let's see if we have any more purple eggs. There's one, so hold down Shift and press that one. Now all our purple eggs are selected, so we're going to go down to the bottom right-hand corner and press Attach. Now you'll notice in our layers column, it says attach, and all our purple eggs are attached together. This is going to tell our Cricut machine to cut all our purple pieces out in the exact position they are on our screen. So we're going to go ahead and do that with our other colors as well. So let's now do our pink eggs. So let's select our first pink egg, hold down the Shift key, and select our other pink eggs. And once all the pink eggs are selected, you can press Attach at the bottom again. Now we're going to do this again with our green eggs and attach those. And now we just need to do our yellow duckies. So let's select each of our little ducks. And we will attach those. And now we're ready to have our Cricut machine cut out our vinyl so we can place it on our jar. So go up to the top right-hand corner and press Make It. Here you'll notice we have 4 different mats. Each of them are a different color. So we are going to place the corresponding vinyl color on each mat and have our Cricut machine cut out each of our images. So let's press Continue. And we are going to be using premium outdoor vinyl for this. If you do not have this saved as one of your favorites, you can go over to Browse All Materials and find your material that way. And then we can go ahead and load our first mat and get these eggs cut out. Now, once all your designs are cut out, before you weed them, you want to make sure your vinyl sheets are about the same size, so you can go ahead and cut those if you'd like. Now, these designs are super simple to weed. There's no extra picking involved with your weeding tool. All you have to do is peel and you're done. Now, if you've chosen more intricate designs, this may take a little longer for you. Once we're done weeding, we're going to get a piece of transfer tape about the same size as our design, and we're going to apply it over our first layer. Then we're going to line it up over our next layer and peel off the backing, and repeat this for the next 2 layers. Once all our layers are transferred onto the same piece of transfer tape, I'm going to lay our design on the table sticky side up. Then I'm going to place the glass down on it right in the middle and slowly wrap the design around the glass. Then I'm going to go over each piece of vinyl with my finger, just rubbing it gently and making sure there's no air bubbles in it and that it's stuck onto the glass really well. Once that's done, you can slowly peel off your transfer tape. Then I like to go over my design one more time with my fingers just to make sure each piece of vinyl is stuck to the glass really well. Once you're done, the last thing to do is to fill our jar with some Easter treats or Valentine's or Christmas or whatever season you are making this jar for. This makes a great hostess gift or just a nice gesture to give to someone during the holidays. If you're interested in learning how to make other DIY candy jars with your Cricut, make sure you check out my other videos that I will leave posted down below in the description. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you on more crafting adventures.